And now it's time for A Day in History with Arthur, where Arthur tells you about a day in history as he sees it.
Alright, so everyone keeps asking me the same question over and over and over again. I'm getting a little sick and tired of it, so I'm going to answer it right here, right now. Everyone keeps asking, what happened in 1776? So I'm going to tell you. My name's Arthur, by the way, in case you were wondering. Fritz Jamie couldn't make it today, so... Oh, there you are, Jamie. You're right. You tell me how I'm doing. So, here we go. What first happened was there was this great country over here called England. Now, England was so awesomely big that it owned lots of other countries and called them colonies. Now, one of these colonies happened to be right along this coast. They were called America, and they were full of cheeky little blinders. So, we thought we were being really nice, and so we sent them this big old boatload of tea. And when it got to Boston, here's what they did with it. That's right, they dumped it in the harbour. So we decided it must be miscommunication or something went wrong, so we sent them another shipload of tea. And when it got to Boston, here's what they did with it. Dumped it in the harbour again. And so they said, we don't want any tea, we want coffee. And so all these little shops started popping up all over the coast. And they decided they wanted their mocha, and the mochaccino, and the macchiato, and the caramel lattes, and the espresso, and the cappuccino, and all the other... On top of the fact that they did not want our tea, as they so rudely dumped it in the harbour twice, they sent us a letter, and then said they weren't going to pay the postage. It was too expensive, they said. So all these little cheeky blighters gathered together in this town called Philadelphia, and they got together with their decaf, extra shot, no whip, skim milk, tall salted caramel latte. That sounds really good. Jamie, would you grab me one of those? Well, wait, thank you. And so they gathered their specialty coffee in Philadelphia, and they said, we shall write a paper. And in this paper, they were going to declare their independence, and they said, we have a brilliant idea. We shall call it the Declaration of Independence. And so they loudly declared their independence. They wrote the Declaration of Independence, which is a bit redundant if you don't mind. I mean, what is the deal with that name? They'd obviously declared, and they obviously wanted to be independent. They could have just said so. I mean, they could have invited us in for a cup of tea, but they didn't. Instead, they decided to write this, which just made a big deal. And by the way, that was done on July 4th. So, then, we sent over some very nice representatives, and they were going to send down for some lovely peace talks with the colonists. But what happened was that these colonists decided, these cheeky blighter farmers, decided they were going to do battle with our reps. There they are. So on top of it, these bloody farmers called in the bloody French. Now, these bloody French sent bloody farmers and started fighting their bloody battle, and they got all bloody worked up over a lot of bloody nothing. What? Children? Jamie, would you bring me a bar of soap? They do. So sorry, everyone. All right, can we back that up a bit? No more. There we go. So these bully farmers started gathering up their bully army, which was made up of a bunch of bully pitchforks, and started running against our bully army. And on top of all that, they called in the bully frogs. So the bully frogs show up, and they start fighting their own bully battle. And on top of it all, they bully won. And we said we've had just about enough. We're going home. And when we get there, we're going to have a nice cup of tea. And that's what happened. And so, on that note, happy Independence Day. I'm going to go watch some fireworks, drink some coffee, and go have a hug.
This has been A Day in History with Arthur.
And I have been Arthur.